introduction to boxing fans the world over. Red trunks hailing from the big little city, Venice, California. A trim and ready 118 pounds. 29 knockouts in his 39 wins with a record of 39-6-1. Recognized as number 12 by the WBA. Number 8 by the IBF. He is the number 1 man recognized by the NABF. Introducing to you on my right, Frankie Duarte.
Salud takes a right hand right on the nose.
See, Chick?
Now he's back farther and hitting well.
See, now he's throwing his jab more. I think the Goose has told him to throw his jab more. He'll be much more effective on the outside than he would in the inside.
Joe Goosen, in a great article in the local papers in L.A. today, got the recognition he deserves as a magnificent handler in the corner. He and his brother Larry worked there. Oh, great combination by Duarte. He had the man step back because of the power, and since he himself has stepped back, he's getting the leverage, huh?
Yes, he is. See, when he get that all of his arms and his body, and he's much more effective. He's got to keep Salud on the end of his jab.
We're halfway through the round. The 3 knockdown rule has been waived for this fight.
These guys have just missed with some bombs that would put anybody on the seat of their pants.
The left hand by Salud got home. He's scoring very effectively with the left, more so than the right. Denkin has little work to do here, but he's the governing body out there, and he is one of the finest arbiters the ring has known. And he knows these 2 fine fighters, young and old, respond to his verbal commands very well. Good jabs, combination, Duarte.
That's what Frankie has to do, Chick. Keep that jab out there, keep Salud on the end of it, and score punches.
Running down here at the end of the 4th round, this 12-rounder for the 12-round bantamweight final, and the crowd is chanting, Frankie, Frankie, Frankie.
Good left hook.
Left hand again. Duarte strong. But you can say Frankie Duarte has got the experience and the know-how.
Regardless of the outcome of this fight, Chick, in my eyes, and I bet you the eyes of everybody out there watching this fight, there's no loser.
Well, with the tragedies we've had in the sports world recently, this young man's come back after 3 years of fighting it, battling it every day, succumbing to it. Duarte has come back. He got so low that he went to a welding school. And the first day he was in class, and here is a guy that had been recognized around the world as a fighter before he got into the problems. And Duarte was introduced to the class, and he said, not one guy knew me. And he said, then I realized that I really missed the chant of Frankie, Frankie, which he heard again in the last round. There's more to fighting than gloves, isn't there?
Absolutely.
More to athletics. Take nothing away from Salud. He is so popular, not only in his own native Honolulu, but over here. He has made fan after fan with his courageous fights in this Stroh's tournament. This is the 5th round. Remember, it's a 12-rounder, as the championship fight must be. Both exchange left-hand jabs.
I think Frankie had a tremendous 4th round. At the end of the 4th round, he would Salud with some good combinations. Now he's putting them back together again at the end of this round.
Who do you have leading?
I've got Duarte ahead, 39-38. And it's going to be one of those fights that go back and forth.
The one thing we know it won't be is a draw. It fights for the championship. It's for 2 belts, the NABF and the Stroh's belt. And of course, 50,000 to the winner and 10,000 to the loser. Good chopping right hand after the left hand set it up by Duarte.
That's exactly what I was saying earlier, Chick. If he can get his jab out there and work off of that jab, Salud will be in a lot of trouble.
You said something to me this afternoon as we were having a bite to eat about how he looks now at age 31.
Yeah, I think he looks a lot better now than he did when he was 22 years old. You can tell, you know, when a guy's been in drugs and stuff, you're not the same person. And he has cleaned up his act, and the guy looks great. I think he fights better now at 31 than he did at 23.
I think you got to give a lot of credit to the Goosens.
Oh, absolutely.
They took a tremendous chance on his promise. And boy, he has fulfilled it, regardless of what happens, and he hurt Salud. Again and again. End of the round. Dr. Bernard Schwartz and Dr. Roger Thill, and said, I believe it's okay to continue without your examination. And that exactly is what happened.
You know, Chick, I want to say, I think right now the danger is over the left eye of Salud. He's got a swelling, so that's going to prevent him from seeing. But on the other hand, Frankie's got a cut, and it's just blood in his eye. But I think the danger more lies on Salud than it does Frankie Duarte.
In other words, you mean getting to a point where he can't see at all out of the eye.
Absolutely. He's going to be getting hit with some right hands that he's not going to be able to see. And that could be very dangerous.
It certainly could. Good jab. What Duarte's trying to set up is his own right hand with the jab in the left. That shot missed. It went over the shoulder, and a good left hand scored by Duarte. A minute gone, 2 to go, and round number 9. The white shoes of Duarte spattered with his own blood. The winner of this fight will be able to buy a new pair of shoes. 50,000.
That swollen eye is getting worse, Chick. See how Salud is covering it up?
Duarte is not bleeding at all in this round. Norman Lockwood has done a tremendous job. The crowd is standing and yelling. Some
protecting it.
Salud has got to avoid panicking now, as Duarte did. Not try to do it all at once.
Good jabs by Frankie. I think Norman Lockwood has done a tremendous job on that cut. But Frankie's got to stay away from fighting inside, because he's getting hit on that cut by that head of Salud. That'll open you up in a minute.
A minute to go in round number 9. Neither man has been down, but Duarte scored a beautiful shot right on that tough eye. Another one with the right hand. And Salud at only 22, perhaps has never been in this particular desperate situation, because he's won all 20 of his previous.
That eye is getting worse and worse, Chick.
It's not going to get any better. That's one difference in the injuries. You can treat the cut, but there's not much you can do about that puffiness.
That's right, and what he just did was the worst thing he could ever do.
What?
Is blow his nose. That applies more pressure on the swelling, it will grow.
Well, it's growing, I'll tell you that. I hope he doesn't sneeze.
Now I don't think Salud can see those right hands now. He's getting hit.
And Duarte is not bleeding at all in this round. Norman Lockwood has done a tremendous job. The crowd is standing and yelling. Some for Salud, some for Duarte.
He could not see. I think it was danger to that left eye.
Both doctors examined both men, and it was concurred in the corner of the 22-year-old gamester, Jesus Salud.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the decision at the end of round number 9 before getting into 10. The bout is stopped because Jesus Salud, no vision in the left eye, upon advice of the corner and the ringside physicians, referee Marty Denkins stops about the technical knockout winner, the NA